Hey everybody, and welcome back to Around the Horrorsphere, a weekly news show here on Morbidly Beautiful's YouTube channel where I, your host, Nightmare Maven, give you all the horror headlines that you need for the week ahead. And just like we start off every show, let's start with the horror birthdays we are celebrating this week. Alright, so for our first headline for the week, James Wan and Jason Blum are reuniting for a new killer doll movie called Megan, which is set to begin filming this fall. Gerard Johnstone of Housebound is set to direct the project, and American Horror Story writer Akilah Cooper will handle the script. According to Wan, pretty much the concept is about embracing technology too much and relying on too much of it, and what happens when technology runs amok. It's a commentary on the world we live in, and it feels relevant. The story will follow a brilliant roboticist who uses artificial intelligence to develop Megan, a lifelike doll programmed to emotionally bond with her newly orphaned niece. But when the doll's programming works too well, she becomes overprotective of her new friend with terrifying results. San Diego Comic-Con, more specifically New Line Cinema's second annual Scare Diego event, floored convention goers recently with the release of some new and exclusive footage and images and just general awesomeness from some upcoming horror movies. So first, Andy Muschietti introduced a kind of making of style exclusive behind the scenes footage video of It Chapter 2. Then Michael Chavez, you guys know how I am with last names at this point, director of the formerly titled movie The Children, showed clips of his upcoming movie, which has now been retitled to The Curse of La Llorona. And then finally, a new and exclusive clip from the upcoming installment to the Conjuring universe, The Nun, was shown. Director Corin Hardy said the film is going to be an origin story for everything that comes later in the franchise. And while It Chapter 2 and The Curse of La Llorona won't be coming until next year, we only have to wait a matter of weeks for The Nun, which hits theaters this September. Alright, so by now you've heard, and I think I talked about it on here before, that the upcoming season of the popular horror anthology series American Horror Story is coming back to FX on September 12th. And it was recently announced that the new season is going to be a crossover between season 1's Murder House and season 3's Coven. Confirmed to return to this upcoming season, which has now been named Apocalypse, are Sarah Paulson, Luke Evans, Kathy Bates, Joan Collins, Cheyenne Jackson, Billy Lord, Leslie Rossman, Billy Eichner, and Adina Porter. And speaking of anthology series, we have a recent announcement of a new anthology series that will be coming to the popular horror streaming service Shudder. So Shudder is partnering up with makeup effects genius and Walking Dead producer Greg Nicotero of K&B Productions. And what's the anthology going to be based on, you may ask? Well, it's none other than the popular horror anthology movie Creepshow. Nicotero is set to serve as executive producer as well as kind of running the show creatively. Of course, his special effects company K&B Productions are going to be handling all the creature and gore effects, and Nicotero is also set to direct the first episode of the series. And then each subsequent episode will be directed by a different filmmaker. The new show is slated to premiere sometime in 2019. And then finally, just to end it out, this last headline is a quick one. Some of you may or may not have gone out to the theaters this weekend to check out Unfriended Dark Web, the sequel to the found footage horror film simply titled Unfriended. Then maybe most of you didn't, because the movie didn't do so well at the box office this weekend, coming in 9th with just $3.5 million for its opening weekend. All right, so that's it for the horror headlines this week. Please let me know about any headlines I missed in this episode in the comments section down below. And also let me know what you thought about the headlines this week. Let me know if you're excited for the Creepshow anthology series. Let me know what other news you heard coming from Comic-Con. And let me know what you think about the upcoming season of American Horror Story. Apocalypse, are you here for it? Are you not about it? Let me know. As always, you can find more horror movie news and just general horror movie goodness over at morbidlybeautiful.com. But until next time, I'm your host, Nightmare Maven, signing off. Bye.